Good morning, everyone. My name is Jada Dominique, and today we'll be discussing the stresses of adolescence. We started off watching a video called Surviving Anxiety by Soben Tabibu. In this video, she talks about how only 1% of herself was sane and the other 99% felt as if every compulsion she had was true. She hid her compulsions from both family and friends because it was easier for her to talk to a psychiatrist rather than her friends or family, because talking to friends she felt more misunderstood, and when talking to family such as her father, she felt very uncomfortable. One of the reasons she felt uncomfortable because her disorder or her anxiety led her to believe that if she ate 4 grapes instead of 5 grapes, she was pregnant. And that wasn't a conversation that she really wanted to have with her father. But according to AACAP, some signs include hiding because sometimes they have an excessive fear or worries, such as in Solom's case, her excessive fear was that if she didn't eat 4 candies or 5 candies, or if she didn't chew as many times, she would become pregnant. Also, once she recognized her fear and she was actually able to talk to a therapist, she was able to get a full out explanation on what was going on with her body. That allowed her to recognize her signs of when she was having a compulsive need. She learned about things such as trigger situations, obsessive thought, increased anxiety, compulsive behavior, and reduced anxiety. These are all the step processes when having an anxiety attack or a compulsive need, such as trigger situations, her eating 4 candies instead of 5, then the obsessive thought that, oh my gosh, I'm going to be pregnant. Then you have increased anxiety to when the levels get high because you haven't completed the task. And then you have the compulsive behavior, which is now me eating another candy so that I won't feel as if I'm pregnant. So then my anxiety is reduced, and then it's the process all over again. But because she was able to talk to a therapist, she was able to create her own website to provide information, inspiration, and a community. These are 3 things that she wanted for everyone else who felt as she felt, to have a source and to have a website that provides a community for them to be able to talk and go through everything that they needed. But what most people don't understand about anxiety, or it flies through their head, is that they think anxiety is only with adolescents, but it's also with children too. The CDC says children can have a disorder such as anxiety, even though fears are normal for children. Extreme fears could be due to anxiety. As a teacher who is going to teach grade levels 1 through 5th, well, 1st through 5th, I'm sorry, I have to look for early signs for children. And sometimes a child isn't verbally able to come to you and say, oh, I'm having this. We have to look for signs. Sometimes we say that, oh, a child is really shy, but that could be a sign of anxiety. Another thing that I learned is that when children, such as babies who are with their mom, when they're away from their mom for so long, it can cause a stress. As a teacher, especially in the younger grade levels, we have children all the time that comes to school and they're scared because it's their first time. So it'll better my classroom if I know regular shy from extreme excessive shy, so that I can help the child get better in the best way possible. Also, it helps in the classroom because when I have a child who has a disorder, which doesn't matter, it can conflict with their schoolwork. And me knowing the steps to help them through the compulsive need, I can maybe help my students get back on track with their work. Or if their compulsive need is too big for me to handle, we also have IEP teams that sit in for us to discuss everything that is needed for the child to have a better result with their compulsive need. But that's it. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed.